Welcome back to another episode of Market Watch Monday. We are now on episode 6. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. If you would like to get caught up, all you have to do is click on the Real Estate Market Watch playlist and you'll find all the other videos that I've done right there. Stay tuned and I'll start going over the numbers. Before I get started, I just want to explain the information that you're going to hear, especially if you're new. The numbers that I'm covering are what has transpired in the market activity-wise over the past 7 days for 4 key markets in Northern California, and that is Manteca, Lathrop, Tracy, and Mountain House, California. All right, we're going to get right into the numbers now, starting with properties that have sold over the past 7 days on those 4 key markets that I just mentioned. We had a total of 61. And now that's an increase compared to the last report we did. Properties that are on hold, meaning that they were on the market, and just pretty much think about it as a property being on pause right now. We don't know if it's going to come back on the market or not. The owner may be deciding on what they want to do. That being said, we had a total of 5, and that's an increase of 5 compared to the last report. Now I'm going to move into the cancellation category. This is something where I would like for sellers, potential sellers, to pay attention to this particular category. When you start seeing a lot of cancellations, we want to find out why. Are the properties being canceled because they were overpriced to begin with? They weren't presented right with good staging, good photos, marketing, whatever it may be. If you start seeing an increase, you want to ask those questions and find out before putting your house on the market. Right now, it's not a big concern. There was only 2 cancellations over the past 7 days in all 4 of those markets, and that's actually a decrease of 7. Now I'm going to move into new listings. This is a very important category for potential home buyers. If you're out there looking for a property, or if you're going to begin your search, this is a category that you want to pay attention to. The more new listings, the better. That means more properties hit the market, more opportunities for you as a home buyer. We had a total of 44 properties hit the market over the past 7 days. That's actually a decrease of 6 compared to the last report. Now, I know it's not the best information or the best news for home buyers, seeing a decrease in inventory for 2 weeks in a row now, but also keep in mind, this is typically what happens in the fall and winter. We start seeing a decrease in inventory, and I know it's already a difficult market with a lack of inventory as it is, but hang in there. There's options out there, and if you have questions, feel free to reach out. Now we're moving into price increases. This means a house was priced at one number, and for one reason or another, the homeowners or the owners of the property decided to increase the price. Not something that's very common, but still a category to pay attention to. We had a total of 3 price increases over the past 7 days in 4 markets. That's not a big number, nothing alarming or anything to be concerned about there. Price decreases, this is something I like home sellers or potential home sellers to really keep an eye on. This means that the price was set at a certain number, and now the homeowners or the owners of the property have decided to reduce the price because either the property is not selling or they're trying to get more attention on the property to hopefully get it moving with some offers, right? So right now there was a total of 8 price decreases. And again, this is for 4 big markets in over 7 days. Not an alarming number, nothing to be concerned with at this point. We're going to move into properties that have gone under contract over the past 7 days. This is yet another important category for potential home sellers to keep an eye on. We had a total of 73 properties go under contract, a decrease of 8 compared to the last report, but that's still a good number. And a reason why sellers want to pay attention to this, if we have a very small number of properties going under contract, that means that properties are not moving off the market. They're staying on the market longer, which means there's a higher increase of days on market. They're not moving, which means the market may be slowing down. Buyers may be losing interest, or there's quite simply not enough buyers on the market. Those are some of the main categories, but there's a lot of other reasons why this number could decrease. Right now, although it was a decrease of 8, that is not a big number to be concerned with for activity that's happened in 7 days and 4 really large markets. All right, we're down to the last category, and that's BOM, properties that are back on the market. This means that for some reason or another, the buyer or buyers decided to back out, or there was a mutual agreement by both parties to not move forward. And the house is now back on the market for sale again. So we had a total of 8, and that's actually a decrease of 7. Now, this again is another category that I would like for home sellers or potential home sellers to keep an eye on. Nothing to be alarmed with right now because it's not a big number. We're talking 8 properties that went back on the market in 4 very large markets over the span of 7 days. So nothing to be concerned with. That wraps up our report for this Monday. I want to thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos. I take the time to put all this information together and share with you, and I hope you find it helpful. Please hit that like button for me if you haven't already. If you like the content that I'm sharing, smash that subscribe button. Please share it with your friends and family or anybody that you know that is in the market to either buy, sell, or maybe even refinance. I would love the opportunity to answer any of their questions. And if you personally have some questions, you could contact me directly or drop a comment below. Till then, I'll see you next Monday with another update.